Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with another video on Browndells 2. Now in today's video what I'm going to do is talk about why you want to be building multiple different characters. And when I mean multiple characters, I mean like at least your 5-star characters, get them to at least level 40, get some 4-star characters and 3-stars to level 40. There are specific ones you want to build up, obviously not just build up every single character, but essentially what I'm trying to say is that instead of prioritizing getting 1 to 2 characters to level 80, you actually want to be spreading out your slime, your XP across the board so that you can have multiple characters at level 40 at least, and give them gears so that you can actually complete content a lot better. Now you will notice that there is different stages, a lot of different stages in this game. Now obviously not every single character is going to be useful for that, and even your main 5 characters might not actually work well in that particular stage, and that's why you want to be switching out your teams as you complete content, because certain characters will make it a lot better to complete or make it a lot easier, ensuring that none of your characters die. Now I know they've actually reduced the amount of gold it costs to revive your character in the inn is actually quite low, so essentially you can definitely risk killing two of your characters to actually complete a stage. But essentially if you can build a proper team or a good team, a variety of team to help you clear content without any of your characters dying, that would be also better. Because think about it, if your characters die you have to go back to the inn and then go back to the stage. It's a lot of like moving around, so to actually just make it a lot easier, just have multiple characters, because some characters will be useful for that particular stage, and if you already have them built up it makes it a lot better. Now I'm going to quickly run through a bunch of characters you definitely want to build. They might not be like absolutely top tier characters, but they will be very useful. Now obviously Latrius over here, you would definitely want to go ahead and build her. A huge AoE ability, can be useful in certain stages. This unit over here, actually no, I don't actually use her. Actually I rarely use her. Actually yeah, maybe it's still her. You definitely want to build Rue, you want to build Sylvia, you want to build Samay, you want to build Ingrid, you want to be building not you Helena, you want to build Teresi, you want to build who else, Layla, you want to build nope Laffle sometimes if you need some good single target damage. You want to build obviously Jaden as well if you need some magical defense. Who else can you build? I feel like that's it actually. So there's not that many characters you want to really build, but all my 5-star characters that I currently have are at level 40, and just simply because there is certain stages I will use them in. Now there's only 2 5-star, actually 4 5-star characters I actually don't use right now, simply because actually 5 5-star characters I don't use, simply because there is no use for them currently for me, or I have other characters that does the use better, which is this unit, Celia. I didn't really build a magical team, unfortunately. They're not really that strong, and I actually don't currently use Helena, just because I don't have a magical team to actually make her be useful, and I don't use him either because this over here, well, I don't really need that right now. His damage is just not good enough. Now building with multiple characters essentially will allow you to fit different teams in different stages, different scenarios. So as I'm completing like the main story, if we go over to here quickly, let's go ahead and see. So this is the main story right now. As you can see, I am trying to complete it as fast as possible. Certain ones gets harder for my normal team to use, and that's when I switch out certain characters because I feel like they are better to use in that stage. Now before I carry on with the video guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, stay tuned for more content on Browndells 2. If you guys don't want to miss out on future content on the game, make sure you are subscribed, make sure our post notification is on, and let's get this video to 40 likes. Last time I said that we actually smashed the goal, so let's go ahead and do that right now again. Okay, let's carry on. So it's actually quite easy, to be honest, to build characters to level 40. Just build your characters to level 40 is actually relatively easy. It doesn't cost that much of your slime. So let me just quickly show you. Actually, is there any particular characters I want to build? Not really. Actually I'll go with him. So he is level 32. If you have the ability to farm very hard slime empire, it is kind of easy. I already made a video going over the teams to use. Go ahead and check it out. Anyways, go over to here. I don't have that many slimes, but you will notice not that much. 12, not that much. So I'm going to do that right now. I don't essentially need him now, but because I know his second version, where is it, this version of him is actually pretty good. if you get more dupes for him. So I will be able to use him in the future, but right now just want to build him to level 40 just in case I do require him in certain stages. And like I said, it doesn't cost too much. Now, the only issue we'll have with building multiple characters is getting them from level 40 to level 60, because the most resources that everyone lacks is this one, rank 2 star. So you need to be very picky on which characters you get above level 40, because you are going to need to farm this. To farm this relatively easy. You want to be doing hard or very hard farm or hunt in the story. If you guys don't know how to switch, let me quickly go ahead and show you if I can do that right now. So you can actually switch between very hard and normal to actually ensure that you guys are farming and having a higher chance of being able to get the ones you want, the drops you want. So let me quickly go ahead and show you right now. So we go over to the warp. We go over to, where is it? Okay, we go over to this one over here. Okay, so as you can see, there is this little thing over here which allows you to switch between difficulties. Now, I believe the higher the difficulty, the better the drops are. And if you go over to here, the next one, so that's very hard, so it takes us to here. Now, this is what we can get from battle rewards. Now, to get some of these higher ones, you want to definitely be doing the harder stages, and essentially the enemies will become a lot harder, but you have the higher chance of being able to drop some of these better resources. So simply the best thing to do. So I'm going to move it to very hard and see if we can actually complete this later on. Anyways, so like I said, build multiple characters essentially just to help you guys progress a lot faster. There is certain characters you definitely want to get above level 60 though, which are your main 5. My main 5 or your main 5 should consist of Cry, simply fantastic, the best, one of the best unit in the game. You definitely want to be building Honest to level 50 actually. You don't need to build out that much because she isn't your main damage dealer. Just get her to level 50, she's not your main damage dealer. You just want to make sure she has enough HP. With Cry, you want to build him as high as possible because he's going to be your main damage dealer. You want his DPS to be good. You also want to focus on his gear to make sure his crit damage is very, very nice. And as well as as long as you have Honest, that buffs up your crit. You don't necessarily have to worry too much about his crit rate, but I will recommend actually trying to increase his crit rate to at least 20. You also want to build Justia, and I'm hoping you guys actually summoned for this version of her because this version is absolutely amazing. You also want to be building Wiggle because Wiggle is insane. Get him to at least levels, yeah, definitely level 60. Build him up with amazing gear. I am building Lazarus right now. I got her to level 70 because she's also amazing for that AoE damage, and if you get her crit damage to a very, very high amount, ensuring that crit rate is also pretty good, you guys can deal an insane amount of damage. I'm just, you know, kind of struggling with the crit rate right here, so we just put this gear for her right now, but it doesn't really help with the crit damage, which kind of sucks. This definitely could be better. So essentially that's the main focus of this video, just to ensure that you guys are not just trying to focus on only 5 characters. You want to build multiple characters, get them to at least level 40, and then the ones that are very, very important, get them to at least level 50 and then above. Your main damage dealer, get them to level 70 or level 60. I know a lot of free-to-play players are going to be like, wait, that's a lot of rice required. Not necessarily. With the recent changes done to the rice, I would actually recommend buying 1 extra stamina, 40 extra rice. It doesn't cost too much, and then you can go ahead and farm the Slime Empire, and make sure you are farming very hard. It is a lot easier, honestly, and you get a lot of resources. If you guys don't know how to farm it, go ahead and check out my previous video on how to farm auto farm Slime Empire. It is quite easy. Anyways, after you do that, you get your main characters to level 70, and just to ensure that they deal with the same amount of damage, and so that you can progress in this stage. So right now, as you can see, I am trying to build very hard for story. I actually did neglect doing it, but yeah, that is my main goal right now, trying to beat very hard and then progress further towards the end. If you want to be able to you know, beat through the story, you want to have multiple teams, multiple characters that are strong. So I'm going to go over to this one I was actually currently doing. So we're going to end off this video of me trying to beat very hard of this one, Mistman. So let's see how this goes. Sometimes you want to refresh or retry the battle if you notice you can do it better to ensure you clear it a lot faster and without death. So let's just quickly go back to the mobs we were fighting. Anyways, tell me down in the comment section which characters you guys are currently building. Have you guys also built up a lot of character? If you guys are still summoning for Helena, tell me how your summons have been going. Recently, my banner has been my luck has been terrible. My single luck is atrocious as well. I've only been pulling 3 stars, which sucks. Usually I get 4 stars at least, but now it's just garbage. We don't get killed. Good, nice. Okay, let's go ahead and show you guys one quick battle where I show you guys the regular team I use and then the team I switch into when I realize I could do it better. The mobs don't always stay in the same position. Mobs are different. Certain mobs you want to prioritize killing before your second turn. So essentially it is important to have multiple characters and multiple teams to help you better do that. So let's go ahead and find a quick stage. Okay, so this is it. Usually I just quickly go to my farm XP and then I see how this would go. So I'll take a look at the characters range. So okay, this is perfect. Nice. I'm gonna guess everyone is gonna die that gets hit. And then we have Justia, so I'm gonna move Justia up. We have him as well. I'm gonna move him up, and I feel this is gonna be perfect. However, I might be wrong, so that's why I do recommend actually retrying. This is the normal team I use to actually clear content. But sometimes it would be better just to switch out characters because it would make sure that no character of yours died. So we got one that died. Oh, see, look, this is not perfect. I can really see a way of improving. So we will go back. What we will do is move this up, and I think this is perfect. Actually, we'll go this way. So I feel like this is going to be a lot better. So do auto, make sure okay, there we go, battle, and then we'll see how this gets improved. There we go, bam bam bam. Oh, okay, we got unfortunately, actually wait a minute. Okay, that's fine. I think one unit will probably die, but we're able to, or I'm willing to risk it, I guess. Okay, just a buff. Great. What type of buff is it though? Let me see. Increase attack. Oh, that's easy, that's fine. I have no more, but we'll move this here. Whoever gets hit next will die. So you know what, we do this. Did my characters get debuffed? Okay, we're just gonna do this. Unfortunately, I don't want my Justia to die, so I should have actually put Arnis in front. Yeah, I should have put what's her name, Arnis in front, but whatever. Bam, she died. We don't really want that, but it's cool. We're willing to sacrifice at least one character. It's no biggie. But I feel like it would have been a lot easier. If we don't kill this mob in this turn, we're gonna retry. Okay, good. There we go. I'm willing to sacrifice one character. But yeah, this is the normal teams I use, but I do switch out my characters ever so often because I realize it's better to use like Teresi, sometimes Sylvia as well. Depending on your gear as well, can depend on which characters you guys are currently building. Don't be focused on only 5 particular characters. Build multiple, trust me. But no, it doesn't mean you need to spread out to every single character. Just spread out to like characters that you know are going to be useful, characters you're going to be using. So if you go and take a look at like the tier list or something, then you will be able to see which characters are actually quite decent, and those are the main ones you will focus on as well. Just don't focus on 5. Anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about in today's video. Tell me down in the comment section whether you agree or disagree. It's been your boy AC Gamer. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm out.